Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a long time, and now I have the chance. I'm gonna taste the individual components that make up a standard bourbon, and I'm gonna blend them together and see what I get. So, in a recent video, I had this bottle of Georgia Moon corn whiskey, which is actually like a moonshine, white dog, whatever you want to call it, and I put it in oak chips and an oak spiral for a few days, 2-3 days, and got it like that. So that's aged corn whiskey. I've got this Defiant American single malt whiskey that's 82 proof. This is 100 proof. And I've got this Franklin B. Rye whiskey from Three Rivers Distillery in Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's 95 proof. I'm going to sample each one. Then we're going to blend it together and see what we get. Corn whiskey. I think that's the corn whiskey. That's corn whiskey. Very interesting. It's what I said this in the video where I oaked this, whatever you want to call it, aged it. It's that primary flavor you get out of bourbon. That corn sweetness, the caramel, still harsh, but I think the other ingredients will kind of balance it and temper it out. The single malt, I don't like single malt. It tastes like plastic Band-Aids to me, but I can tell that, that quality where I find that in the mix with the bourbon, it kind of gives it that like scotchy butter, like it complements the caramel in the corn whiskey and gives it like a little twinge of like a scotch. So it's kind of where with the two of them meet, you get that butterscotchy type of taste. In some bourbons, if there's a higher malt content, that's what I assume you get, is like that butterscotchy flavor. And then the malt or the rye will give you a spicy balance. Yeah, that's the spiciness there. So, what do we get when we put them all together? I guess we're going to find out. Now, some rye whiskeys are very spicy. This one's actually pretty balanced. I think it's 100% rye, if I remember right. It doesn't say it on the bottle, but I seem to remember that the folks at Three Rivers said that this is a 100% rye whiskey. But I'm not sure if it is or not. But let's do this. I'm going to get a glass. I'll get one of these. You know what? We're going to do this. We'll get a Glencairn. Now, bourbon is 51% corn whiskey. So we'll do one measure of that. We're going to do, this is not scientific by any means. We're going to do about a quarter of this little glass as the malt whiskey. I put it in the wrong thing. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to experiment. You did not see that, right? You did. That was dur. A dur of meat. I guess I shouldn't say that. Sorry to anybody who found offense in that. And then the rye, we're going to make it a little bit more of a rye content. And again, I'm just eyeballing all this. Oh, that's a healthy little pour right there, isn't it? I'm going to swirl it around and see what we get. Now, I don't want to call this bourbon. This will be a bourbon style whiskey because technically bourbon needs to be aged in new oak barrels, newly charred oak barrels for a minimum of 2 years. Did not do that here, but so I'm going to call this a bourbon style whiskey. And let's see what we got. I'm just like a master distiller right now, I guess. That's pretty nice and smooth. Dang, I'm getting those fingers off of that. So, wow. So I'm getting that spice. And this is a high rye mash bill bourbon style whiskey. Getting that caramelly taste, and then that little bit of the malted barley whiskey. The single malt is kind of pulling it together, getting some butterscotch. That's pretty neat. To me, it kind of tastes like Ezra Brooks 90 proof. Very smooth in the front, like a watery smooth up in the front, getting that kick on the throat. It's pretty neat. I think I'll just finish off a batch of that and just call it a day, right? Not the greatest bourbon. To me, it's like I said, it reminds me of Ezra Brooks, the 90 proof Ezra Brooks. So it is got a bit of harshness to it. Just for kicks, let me get the hydrometer and see where the proof is on this. Okay, let's see what we get. I guess I'm gonna have to put some more of this in here. Oh, come on, man. Well, let's see what we get. Well, it shows it's about at that 100 proof mark. I'd say about 99 proof. So it's a nice, we'll just say 99 proof whiskey. Made it myself, kind of, with the component ingredients. And yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I've had worse. So I'll just say this is a nice little experiment that you can do at home. What I might do is just finish blending that together, throw it back in the wood chips and see what I get out of it, but save that for another day. So, cool little experiment here at the Whiskey Den. So until next time, it's me, David, coming to you from my Whiskey Den here in Central Ohio. Hope your next pour is your best pour. We'll catch you soon, and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.